Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in Aquarius of August 2020. I hope you guys are doing great out there. It is always wonderful to be back with all my Virgo folks and welcome your energy back to the channel. Our full moon will be with us on August 3rd, 2020 at 11:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So adjust that for your own time zone. And it is in the freedom-oriented sign of Aquarius, which is very much about liberation, truth, the future, and the interconnection of all beings. I love the energy of a full moon in Aquarius. And for you, Virgo, it's very powerful. So as always, before we get started, a few quick notes. If this is your first time to the channel, thanks so much for coming by. If you have not yet done so, please do hit that subscribe button, join the Dragon family, and give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoy this content. This is mostly going to correspond with Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. So whatever makes sense to you in this reading, that is yours. It is general, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. So leave whatever doesn't make sense behind. It's not always going to resonate, guys. I literally cannot read for every single Virgo on the planet. So whatever messages are yours, you're going to know it. Also, this is going to be for all of our Virgo cross watchers out there. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all of those links and information are down below in the description box. So Virgo, let's talk a little bit more about this full moon and what it means to you. So this is actually going to be lighting up your universal 6th house, which is the Virgo house. So to me, the Aquarius energy is very interestingly complementary to Virgo. Not in a direct way, because technically Aquarius can be a lot more wild, liberated, free-thinking than the typical Virgo sun sign, because Virgo likes to bring more order out of chaos, and many times Aquarius likes to bring chaos out of order, right? But the thing that they really connect on is that desire to help and heal and serve humanity. Aquarius has a very long-ranging vision of connecting with the mass consciousness and trying to do what they can to make the world a better place. And so, you know, in that respect, it really connects with your energy. And so this could be a time, Virgo, when you really have that truth revealed to you about what it is that you can do to tap into the mass consciousness, what you can do to help, you know, the world at large in whatever way you can. And it may seem like a small way, but it's meaningful. Everything that everyone does adds up to the whole. So a very beautiful pattern, absolutely. Very revealing about the truth. This could also be strongly connected to your health, your well-being, because it is in that house of Virgo for you. So anything that you do during this full moon to purify, detox, all of that kind of stuff is really, really good for you. So let's get into your cards. We're going to be using a couple different lunar-based oracle decks and 2 tarot decks. We're going to do a past, present, future layout so that we get an idea of what's going on from the moon sign, you know, that's going in the past. This last moon sign was in Capricorn. So, and then we're going to look at the present energy of the full moon in Aquarius and the future of what comes out of that. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Virgo as we do their full moon in Aquarius reading for August 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Oh yes. Okay, so Virgo, very strong energy coming through here. So in this immediate past, we do have the supermoon energy. Emotions are running high. So this may have been a very emotional, very strong last 30 days or so from this last full moon that was in Capricorn. That's a fellow earth sign, so it's actually, you know, would have been in very good alignment with you. But that Capricorn energy has also been very intense. So, you know, my feeling about Virgo, you are the most sensitive of the earth signs. So you may have really had some things happen that especially got you back in touch with your deeper inner emotions, your connection with your spiritual side, all of that coming to the surface. Oh, wow. And so this was very much about trust. There were some things that may have definitely challenged your usual logical worldview or your practical mindset. And that egg moon energy came through with trust. So you really had to turn loose of what you know logically or practically rationally, and trust in spirit, trust in your intuition, trust in your divine connection. The egg moon is also the full moon of the month of April, so there could have been something connected to that month. There could have been something that happened, then, or something that, was going on, around the month of April that sort of led to where you are now. So going into this present energy of the full moon in Aquarius, you are definitely still working through that full moon of last month. With that full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So Virgo, I do get the sense that there's been something that's really challenged you, something that's really kind of pushed you to your limit in a way. And, it's not surprising that you may still feel this, because our last full moon that was in Capricorn was also a lunar eclipse, and those are very strong. They really last longer than just a 30-day cycle. Lunar eclipse energies can last up to 6 months, even though the vibration, gets a little lighter. It's definitely a big cycle completing. And we had that huge completion. We had like 2 years of eclipses in Capricorn and Cancer predominantly, and that actually came to a close last month. So this is also really coming full circle. Something really completing, getting some closure. And when those full moons come up, things come to the surface, things come to conclusions and culminations. Absolutely. So let's see what clarifies this. Yes, realization. So there's something being manifested, something being truly realized here for you. And that waxing crescent, that tells me as well that the new moon cycles are really important for you, Virgo. You're really going to feel those coming through. And so, our next new moon cycle will be about 2 weeks, from the full moon on the 3rd. So you can make a note of that if you like. And going to the future, look what we've got here as well, the full moon, just the full power of the full moon going into the future. All of this is very, very high emotions. You've got the supermoon, the full moon in Capricorn, and now the full moon, surrender to the divine. So Virgo, I feel like this spirit is just speaking to you through this reading, because this is all about kind of that let go, let God kind of energy. And even if you're not like super spiritual or super tapped into that kind of thing, it doesn't really matter. It's like, because it's coming to you. The energy of spirit and of the universe is coming to you. So whatever you feel connected to, whatever, feels like a higher power or a spiritual connection outside of yourself, the divine is really trying to connect with you and get you to just go with the flow of where it is leading. Boy, powerful. So Virgo, look at this. Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. Spirit is really trying to get you to come into your full power. And to me, it's like this image really a little bit reminds me a little bit of Virgo, because it's like the Virgo image, right? But it's so beautiful with that full moon connection, because to me it's like, wow, you are stepping into a powerful place that you may not have thought you would go to in the past. And this is really connecting you with the divine, with spirit, with your guides, with your angels. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get deeper into these messages. I feel like the emotions are definitely running high, Virgo, and they might be in a way that you haven't experienced quite before. But it's, the Aquarius energy of this full moon, the truth will set you free. So the more honest you are with yourself, with your emotional state, the more beautiful and the more healing this full moon cycle will be for you. Ooh, we've got some fiery energy coming in here too. Wow. All right. So in this immediate past, on top of the supermoon and the egg moon of April, which is Aries season, we do have the Page of Wands coming up on top of that. And to me, that's a very strong Aries energy. So there could be something connected to an Aries for you, or something very fiery, something where there's been a letting go of old cycles and embracing a new beginning coming through, because that is definitely an initiation of brand new power. And look at that. Woo! Virgo, Ace of Wands on top of that Page of Wands. So it's like a powerful new beginning. This isn't just, oh yeah, a few little things have changed. And look at the back. I love this deck because it shows the front and the back. And so it's like, here's what happened, right? It's like there was that complete burning down, phoenix from the ashes, and now the new beginning, right? So for a lot of my Virgos out there, I really do get the sense that there was something very difficult, very powerful, very strong, and it really pushed you to your limit. That's I keep getting that message, push to the limit. And so going forward into this present energy, on top of the full moon of Capricorn, the realization, we have the Knight of Wands. So more fire energy. Again, this is like intense forward momentum. You really want to move quickly. That's the feeling I have here. It's like you're really ready to go to the next level, because you know it has not been easy. You know that you've worked really hard to get some of these things to be manifest. And now it's like you can't wait to go. It's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Again, it could be Aries energy. Ooh, and some love energy coming in here, Virgo. So could be some passionate new beginnings moving towards a romance, a soulmate connection, or a relationship. Just don't go too fast. That's the only thing that I would say with that. You know, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, could be Gemini energy from this Lovers card. But either way, this to me is super passionate. And look what we have from, you know, the other tarot deck. In the immediate future, we also got our Lovers card. So the Lovers card is coming out here twice, y'all. And that really confirms the energy. So it's like you're stepping very strongly into your own power. And when you do that, it's like your relationship life, your love life really blossoms, and communication really becomes strong as well, because the Lovers card is also a card of communication, decisions. It is that Gemini energy. So wow, very, very powerful here. When you are at powerful, and when you're at your strongest point, and when you feel, you know, very rooted in your own energy, Virgo, that's what transforms these relationships. That's what brings through these new beginnings in love, new beginnings of the heart. Very, very beautiful. Wow. And yes, look at this. Oh, Virgo. Wow. So look at the Hierophant card coming up on top of this Lovers at the end. Some of my Virgos may be going and getting married, getting hitched here, because this is, it's very strong when the Lovers and the Hierophant come up. This is all about deeper commitment, deeper connection. So for those of you that resonate with that part of the message, yeah, this could definitely be a relationship going to the next level of commitment somewhere here. And for those of you that this is more about your own personal work, interior wise, this to me is like you are making a powerful commitment and connection with the divine, with your own inner spirit, with your own inner power. Either way, it could even be both for some of you out there, but this is a powerful reading. Ooh, and look at that. On the bottom of the vice versa, we have the Four of Wands. So again, soul connections, twin flames, happy home, reestablishing a beginning in the home, because that is that fire energy yet again. Oh, we have the Magician. So there's a little of your energy coming through here, Virgo, because the Magician is Mercury energy. You are Mercury ruled. So we have our little Gemini and Virgo that come through with that Magician card. So you are really quite a big catalyst, an alchemist. for creating your own new life, your own new change, because you've been through some big stuff and it really shook you to your core. And you've worked hard to get out of that and to manifest a new reality, to manifest a new kind of love life, new relationship. And keep in mind, y'all, this is fluid energy. Sometimes these things do, reveal themselves, within that month time, within that 30-day cycle from the moon to the moon. But keep in mind, for some folks, it could be a different timing. So don't get upset. Don't come back and be like, Ariel, didn't happen in 30 days. It could take a little longer. It could take more time, or it might even happen faster. You just don't know. That's the way that these work. So let's get you an affirmation card. Let's see what's coming through. I'm using my bird oracle deck, one of a few bird oracle decks I have because I love birds. And the air energy of Aquarius, to me, is a good fit with the air energy of our birds. So let's get you a message from them. Ooh, I like this one. Vogelkop bowerbird. The bowerbird is actually one of the birds of paradise. Very interesting little bird. I love him. Appearances can be deceptive, right? Because he looks like kind of a nondescript little brown bird, but he builds these incredible bowers for his mate, for his partner, to attract, the ladybird. And so, interesting with all this lover's energy, there could be a thing where, on the outside, you or your partner might not seem like really flashy or showy, but you have like superpower. Like, how to create this loving home, something that's attractive, something that's very beautiful and appealing and really pleases your partner, really makes them happy. So that's a very, very nice card to confirm on top of all this energy. So Virgo, I hope you have a wonderful full moon, and I will be seeing you all again soon. Take care.